Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate
Never wanted the
3.
easy path.
So, time to go in things. Yay! Still not sure about the next playthrough, because I want to start it, but at the same time I want to wait to patch 7, but then patch 7 is going to break all my mods and complications. But anyway, we gotta go over here with all the rats. Oh, it's time to go. Hi, rats. Can I talk to a rat? Okay, rat, you're creepy. By the way, evading the Elder Brain. Your rogue on Thomas everything beyond the power of the Elder Brain that transformed you. That's correct. When we brought you back into this ionic bit of the hovering. Well, hovering from the absolute to overwhelming you, return to your former super state. Oh, it's correct. I just gave control of the Elder Brain in the first place. My original 95% exceptionally strong personality amongst so that even the ceremonies are serious of treating myself, of course, I consider this beneath my semblance of purpose servitude. So he's lying. And that's why the Emperor was willing to send you on out in the colony on sky missions, yes. Did you find mentor or saber before you were able to escape? 13 3/4 years. Terrifying you given a mission to Baldur's Gate distant enough to be out of the Emperor's control? Good, remarkable. That is also correct. And you don't mind that we brought you back on time control? I'm entirely devoted to the needs of our ever bring out some of its masters. You don't lie about that. Correct, that would be impossible. And he is totally lying about that. He's totally lying about that. Once you enter the place, there's no turn back. You would no longer have access to your camp or item store without new players will not be able to join your party. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. We're moving to the end game, everyone. It's hopping in a crappy boat.
Pristine darkness in every direction.
Now, I expect it to have will, but you know.
Silence.
Fucking me.
But for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through.
It felt right to have Minx towards the end. It's just, I mentioned this, they did Minx dirty. Like, okay. Final act of the game. Act 3. Like, okay. If you introduce Minx at, like, someone, let's say, Rivington, before you get into everything. Maybe. But no, you have to first, well, you could technically skip things, Rivington. You can actually skip a lot of things. And just go, you know, probably would need your hero. And that whole, have to make sure you don't kill him. Passive damage? Yeah. Still, you'd have to end up getting the quest to find the Stone Lord. Skipping everything else in the city. Then do the counting house. Then go back to the sewers. Make sure you pass. Do non-lethal damage, which is hard to do apparently. Well, that's unfortunate. How hard are we for us to swim in this armor? There's my dead sour checks. Athletics checks.
An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
Erase. Remove. Extinguish.
Here's the thing with the power of that thing. Couldn't just erase me with a thought. Even with the astral prism, it's close.
Can you smell it? The brine. It's infused with magic. The brain is here.
Yeah, we can no longer even go back to camp, which means, oh shit, maybe I should have thought that through. I should have probably went to camp and got my charges back.
The brain is near. Can you smell it? Salt and sweat and... Ah, those are the strains of our little boat ride, says Boo. But no matter. It is the smell of victory all the same.
Huzzah.
I think you are thinking too much, my friend. That is why your brainworm grows fat, while mine own withers from starvation.
He has a point.
You are a paladin, are you not?
Ah, he
So
called
full of
me a
yourself
paladin.
that there is more power in your promise than in all the brain's lumpy largeness. But if Minsk's words are not enough, then listen to those of one far wiser than
I
you.
do. I see.
There, my friend. You ask if Minsk thinks this battle can be won? Minsk and Boo have no need of thinking. Minsk and Boo know.
Well, there you go, everyone.
The belly of the beast. The sooner we kill this thing, the better. Honestly, I think self-reflection may be the enemy just now. I can't afford to lose my nerve. Safer to just not think.
See, exactly.
and
Everyone's
keep forging
got
ahead.
this. You just don't think, and you can win.
I do.
Do you think we can win?
Think of all
But
we've
not-
been through just to get to this moment.
but we
That
need to
wasn't
not
luck.
think.
That was us. Let's just stay shoulder to shoulder and see this through.
Just me, or is it hot in here?
But is that all we have to talk
Lead
about?
on, my love. This place is a horror, but we can do this. What were we doing again?
We're ending the game.
Fuck yes, soldier. I'm burning hard and fast and ready to fight a big old brain.
Nah, yeah. We got this.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay.
Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
Sorry, I'm trying to think, but okay, am I going this way? Or am I going this way? No, there's a bunch of empty crates. Okay, then we are going this way. That's a headless corpse.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowned.
Game? Game. There we go.
Looks like an ambush.
Oh, an ambush. The hell is gonna try to ambush me, hell? Well, let's go walk into it, everyone. Oh no!
Devour.
I'm being tapped by a bunch of level 1s, everyone. I know, right? It's like, why? Well, you know, we want to make the game even more tedious, so... I don't know why.
Who is not? So die in silence, evil!
I'm ready.
I don't want to thought it was a good idea to, you know, waste our time with this, but sure. Oh, it gets worse though. But that's after we reach the choice place. There'll be a time for choice. Oh, you're enjoying this.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Time to press ahead.
No, if I only hit all 4 of you. Oh well.
Let's go, soldier.
Oh god, there's more over there now. There.
These creatures were not themselves. Corruption is in the air. It infects everything it touches.
Oh, I can still take this tag for free.
Let's have a look.
It's just, yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna be attacked by a bunch of level 1s. It's fine. Just like, oh, movement.
Thrall. Freed. Break. Control.
No, for
Skull like a rattle. Stronger than before. Much stronger.
It's getting stronger. We must be close.
if I remember right, it's probably not behind this door. Why is this door even
Bet I can
hell?
crack that open.
How are you gonna use the purpose of going through this door? There's no purpose. There's just a lizard person behind him. A lizard person with no purpose. Sorry, listeners, I heard them offer signs of good. The thing is been digging into my mind like a burning wick, melting a candle. First consumed my eardrums and into my spine. That was what was done to them, I can't face it. First I ordered to choose or replace the apology. Please forgive me for not being as strong. Get out here for me. Oh hey, that looks like a big ass pool. Well, I think we're here.
Pounding.
Must be close.
Thank we're here, everyone. That's a big ass bronze. Constitution check.
Deathly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Okay, grab the
Your
stone.
blood slows. Your senses strung so tight they could snap in an instant.
Oh, hey, those are stones. I found already. Quick, activate the Triforce. We got this. You have the Triforce.
You think you know why you are here? You think that by killing the Chosen and taking the Netherstones, you can destroy me?
I mean,
You
that is
are
true.
wrong.
I have the Triforce. No, fine.
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
Use the stone. Save. Mash the full might of your physical form. Throw it at a Brigade through the brains and senses. Yeah.
By eliminating Ketheric, Orin, and Gortash, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended.
Well, I was a stone.
The crown is now mine to command.
You don't have the stone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
Yeah, nothing. It is. Oh, just submit to domination. Now face immune to your influence.
The crown is not my weakness. It is what made me what I am. I needed the crown to build an army. I needed the Chosen to bring it to me. They would not have surrendered it freely, so I gave them what they wanted. Power. Just enough that they would play their part in my design. Their part has ended. The next orders will be mine.
I won't allow it. Again, dominate it.
You will dominate the brain. The brain. Activate the Triforce. Yeah.
And you had your role to play too. Who do you think told the Chosen about the Astral Prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
We were part of its plan.
I only needed one Netherstone loosened from the Chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. In doing so, you have liberated me. This was your role, and it upgrade is complete. Now you will witness the grand design.
No! Minsk of Rashiman has never
You
bowed
tell
to a
me.
brain, and he will not begin today! Again!
Domination. Oh. Oh no. Now we got this. Roll again. I just have to hit 99. Fuck. Roll again. We got this. Just have to hit 99. Fuck. Roll again. Just have to hit 99. Fuck. Again. Just have to hit 99, everyone. I should have added bonuses. Ah. I think we lost, everyone. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Oh hi. I tried to roll a 99, it went bad.
This is not over.
Yeah, if that was the final fight, that would be stupid. I mean, we worked together for all those allies, and then, well, time to roll some skill checks. No, it gets worse. Well, at least the buildings rendered mostly first. Well, some of them did anyway. Some of them did. Yeah, that's probably bad. By the way, yeah, I think the series is a bit accurate now.
I pulled you out just in time. The situation is worse than I thought.
Yeah.
This is an elder brain. No longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve.
It's now a never brain.
It has become something more. A nether brain.
Ooh. Yeah, I thought the Nevertone was supposed to allow us to dominate.
I thought so too. But that was when I believed it was still an Elder Brain. It has been anticipating our every move from the start.
I wonder if we
I
could have won that
underestimated
99 check.
We will need to rethink our plan.
Okay, bye. Guys, your thoughts?
The Illithid lied about his nether pebbles. Only say the word, and Minsk will feed them to him.
Well, there you go. Apparently I have my spell slots back, so that's a thing.
Gods! We were so close, darling. Impossible odds.
No, do I no longer have blast active?
I wonder what the next move is.
Looking ahead.
There I was thinking we were finally about to put an end to all of this. Too good to be true.
It's
I
too early
suppose.
for it to be over. Entirely too early for it to be over, you know? Because the whole... Yes, it's just, it's a bit too early. Because you realize the problem though is if you could just win now, it sort of bypasses the whole need for, you know, the whole go for your allies, because we have all these allies. None of them was just, then you win fought the Elder Brain. What about all this? Oh, so yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's no longer your problem. We could do that though. God, we could do that.
Sometimes, freedom requires us to make sacrifices.
There's your auto save. Save. Make that save, everyone. Cause it's time.
I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible move at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Illithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
This fella and his ultimatums. But he's forgetting one thing. We could become Illithid. I mean, I could. You could trust me to do what needs to be done.
That is a thing.
I will consume his thoughts, his knowledge, his brain.
We could trade off it.
You still don't trust me. After all we've been through, remember, I have been your salvation from the very beginning. Your knight in shining armor. I freed you from the Nautiloid, prevented you from crashing to your death. I have protected you ever since, at no small cost to myself. I came to you as a leader, but I did not shy away from showing you vulnerability. I needed you as much as you needed me. I was not above recognizing this. When you discovered my true identity, I did not flinch from the truth. I never lied to you, not once. I am just like you. We have the same enemy, the same story. I encouraged you to fulfill your potential, all while protecting you from harm. And when you saw what I truly am, you did not reject me. You enjoyed me. Now I ask you for the last time to trust me. Release the Netherstones to me.
Sorry, but you tried to kill me. You tried to not free me, so. Problem with this is, yeah, you'd have to literally go all the way back and redo this multiple times. So it's like, do I want to do as the Emperor says? Do I want to, you know? I'm turning off.
I told you we have to trust one another.
Nope, I'm turning off.
I told you the Githyanki would only want to kill you for what you are. Still, you choose to break our alliance. Even united, the Netherbrain was going to be an impossible enemy. But apart, we have no chance of survival. Very well. Since you will not work with me, you work against me. You leave me no option but to join the Netherbrain.
Oh, snap. Oh, you can't beat them, join them. So, yeah.
We can free Orpheus. I just hope he'll be receptive to us.
Well, I just have to equip. I put that way. I just have to equip this thing. And go bonk. And go bonk. So, hi, Orpheus. Haven't really had a chance to speak. I know, you can murder me. It's a thing.
As the Githyanki prince takes his blade, a silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You reek of Illithid.
Yeah.
Fornicated with a mind flayer.
I did do that.
You slaughtered my honor guard.
You're so very quiet.
Nonetheless, it seems we must be allies. You may address me as Your Majesty.
Yeah, go attack me. What was I supposed
You
to
should
do?
have yielded to them. They would have given you a noble end.
Meh.
Any worthy individual destined to become Geik would have done so. My guard would have freed me, and I would have stopped the Elder Brain before it evolved into a Nether Brain.
What do you have?
Suffering. Avoidable. Were it not for the choices you made.
Who can I how to stop
Yes,
the brain?
I do. The Geik was correct about one thing. The Netherbrain's power is beyond us. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones.
So we could still become a mind flayer. So you want to become meta?
Just as I was free.
Exactly.
I will do it. I will become Illithid. I will sacrifice my soul for my people. I will end the grand design. The Nether Brain will be only too pleased to claim me. Even in my darkest hours, I knew it was my destiny to save my people. I could never have imagined this would be the way. Givkar Tavkim crushed.
That doesn't look fun.
All to wield these. Let us seek out the Nether Brain and finish this. Once the grand design is ended, kill me. It is the very least you can do.
Now think about it.
Come. It's time for us to meet our fates and end this Illithid nightmare.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm not sure about this choice, but the problem though is if I want to make a different choice, well, start the timer, everyone. We're already 37 minutes in. More like 38 minutes in. It's not simple, and then we'll just, you know, reload from that point and choose a side with the Emperor and all that. No, it's a lot to go back through. Oh, and then those fucking dragons. By the way, those dragons. And then of course there was the Brigade, just summoning in more of these things.
Chaos. Need to find a way through.
We could attempt
Yeah.
to sneak past, or just fight our way through. High Hall. There's nowhere else to go. This is where it all ends.
This is where it all ends.
You have made some fine friends along your way. Each one a sword for the fight, a heart for your cause,
we did
and a
collect a
boot
bunch,
for
wow.
evil's underbelly. Minsk and Boo are honored to be counted among them.
We can do this, darling. We're nearly there.
More chaos. I think it's gonna be the same animation for these ones. Just looks so sad though, it bothers me. It's gonna bother me at the end, isn't it?
What were we doing again?
It's gonna make, honestly, it's made it hard to, want to bring Karlach where first for another playthrough just because it's like, no, we have to go through this again.
A high concentration of combatants here. The brain must be close.
Well, it's up there in the sky. The brain must be close. Duh, I wonder what that is in the sky. It's like, I don't even want to deal with that. By the way...
We've lost much already. And we will lose more before the day is out.
Who the fuck are you?
But even when the last soul
falls,
Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for...
Hi, I'm Hell.
You're late, friend.
I don't even know
This
you.
is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The champion we've been waiting for.
What's up?
The one who will save Baldur's Gate from ruin.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flare.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one, I know.
Of course you do.
Observe with whom it travelleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes
Well,
your
that's
illithid
just stress
ally with
whippers.
suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
You helped me once. I figured it's time I paid you back. With magic.
I'm better at crafting steel than wielding it. Your friend here is armored and potion-fueled and ready for battle.
Oh my god, it's an armored owlbow. We got
I have
this.
marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to offer. We will fight to the last.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will
How
lend
this
it.
went
I will make my
as
city
Dark
proud
Urge.
again.
I don't think we had any
I made some
of these
improvements to
people.
Remaz's arcane artillery. Give the word and the sky falls on any who stand in your way.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of
Oh
Baal.
yeah, bringing the
The
elf.
City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope
Words of
my
encouragement.
words of encouragement
Sing
and
the bard
reassurance
song.
will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal.
Oh, hi, Zev.
But I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
I want my city back. And I've brought the toughest bastards from the guild to get the job done.
I think maybe you joined in last.
My people have never hunted a monster this large.
I'd murder
They are eager to join the fray.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me, and from me to you. And whatever company you keep.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us. And not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you.
Do I have to
They're
make a
expecting
speech?
a speech. Something
Yep,
to
they're
stir their
expecting a
hearts
speech.
and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead.
Great. Mate, the hero of Baldur's Gate.
There was a time when my hamster counted every boot print that I left behind me. Whether it was in snow, mud, or evil's backside. who did this because he knows the heart of Minsk. And he knew that a part of it was all those many steps behind us. In Rashomon, at home, Minsk could never count as high as Boo. So the number of steps soon became too large for him to hold in his head. Too large and too sad. But now Minsk knows the number. The number is none. Because Baldur's Gate is my home. And it will not fall while Minsk and Boo still stand.
Hail, hail.
You are still full of surprises, Ranger. I could not have said it better. But now that it is said, it is time. Swords, not words. Butt kicking for goodness.
Butt kicking for goodness, everyone. Butt kicking for goodness.
Well said. We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us.
Fucking, I'm waving the
grace
last
be with you.
Butt kicking for goodness. The only problem, though, is look how many people we talk to.
Onwards. There is no reason to linger here.
Have courage, my friend. Your victory is assured.
Is it?
Very well. The sooner we get this done, the sooner we can get a pint. Assuming there's an inn still standing.
Oh, don't look at me. This is your charge to lead. And no one better to do it.
Can I talk to you?
Come on. Speeches are done. All that's left is the doing.
Herp. Herp. Oh. I just turned for that act.
Press on. This will all be over soon, and then... My gods, I'm having something very strong indeed.
We face the greatest evil our realm has known, and we do it together. On your word, the sword of Selûne will fall upon our foes.
We can call for our allies with a fight at the head.
Today, we take back the city.
Huzzah. For some reason I can't talk to Bolo. Oh well.
We stand ready to help you, as you helped us.
I mean, I did have a bunch of vampires spawn now, but...
Bodies, bloods, this is the
Who the
dream.
fuck are you?
Knew I was smart to sneaks in. The skelly boy said I could stay if I sold you stuff. So hurry up. Bye, bye, bye.
I mean, he has potions and shit.
Don't
Gross.
go die.
However.
Dost thou need my services?
No, not right.
If thou art ready.
Hi.
Let's go, let's go. Want to bite?
You grew up. Oh boy, you grew up. Suddenly.
You have the full force of Ramesses Tower and its dashing master at your side, my friend. Let us finish this.
I did not mean that to click on you.
Delays. Now is the...
Sorry, I was trying to move, but sometimes it sticks a bit.
I wouldn't be here without you. It's time I repaid the favor.
Even I was surprised by how well the owlbear would take to the potions. Just look at it. Glorious
You get
little
my
creature.
owlbear potions?
Well, not so little anymore.
We can do this, darling. We're nearly there.
Minx, are you ready for this?
You have made some fine friends along your way. Minsk and Boo are honored.
Ready. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck.
I'm glad you're here. The Illithid, too. Though it'll take some getting used to.
Okay. So remember, we can call for allies. We can call for them, we can call for them, we can call for them. Them. We have allies. Yes. Okay, so I think I'm going this way? No, going this way. Well, actually, we're supposed to go this way. No, it's not the time.
Dragons! Overhead!
This way. So we can talk to the dead cultists and stuff about this. We don't have time for that. We have work to do.
Fall back!
That's just disintegration.
Leave him be! We have to keep running!
Yes, you have to keep moving.
Mind Flayer! Mind Flayer!
It's over.
He's frightened of your Illithid ally, but the very fact it hasn't killed him on sight gives him reason to pause. Can the rumors be true?
So,
Is this really the Mind Flayer who could save the city?
leave another brain will kill you on and turn you to say. You might as well fight for me for your own salvation. Come on, I need you guys to
You
be
see
meat
his mind
shield.
racing through its options, finding only one. Against all his better judgment,
Do
it's
you
you
die
and your
running or
Mind
you
Flayer.
die fighting?
Remarkable. Never in all my life did I think to fight alongside a Mind Flayer.
I know, right?
Oh, we go back in there, we die.
I miss
We
Warshoe.
flee, we last half a day at best. Shit! If this is it, then God's damn it, let's make it count. City Watch, with me. We'll follow you to our last breaths.
Okay, welcome to the fight. We got work to do, cause hey, welcome to part I. I don't like this part, everyone. Why? It's tedious as fuck. So welcome to the biggest battle in the game. Cause here's the thing, all you really need to do is go all the way up there. You can technically run past them all. Oh boy, is it tedious. Look at all these fuckers up there. A lot of frickin' assholes that are just low level and just here to be in your damn way. Pretty much sums up this whole fight, yo. Also remember, we started at what? Around 38? It's now 54, so it's been, yeah, almost 20 minutes now, just dealing with dialogue after making this choice. Oh, so fuck you. Look at this, that's
My
HP.
hamster has dined on godflesh. You are but a tiny crumb.
Out of my way, God. Too low level, you're not worth my time.
Put him up.
But yeah, just ugh. I'd like you to this side. And now a Mistress of Souls.
I'm going to enjoy this. Under their noses.
Need to stay focused.
Shadowheart, go help Minsk. Oh, it's a call for allies. 9 pros, that counts as a fucking action. Ew. I don't have time for actions when I have to be using actions.
Onward.
Like this ogre. That's mind play. And what the hell are you on?
Can't strike fast. Time to push my luck again.
Wish I had more charges, but oh wow. So what are you gonna do? Okay. Where's my... There we go. Maybe I have a freaking beholder. Calling reinforcements, because you know that's what we need. We need more reinforcements. Okay, so what you got? Trying to look at stone to control the thing. Yeah, the whole fly, levitate thing. Transfers health, display speed shape. Things. Not nearly enough movement. Mind blast. You survived. There you go. Oh no, mind flare. Down attack flash.
Your sacrifice in her.
Beholder. What are you guys going to do? Oh. Oh no, he's been dominated. Oh no, what shall we do? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh no, more domination. Oh no, more goblins. I know, right?
Turn the other cheek, evil! You might bite this one also!
Ow. Dick? No.
Silence, evil!
Out of the way.
I got this.
Jimmy on the go.
Is there anything else up here? Yes, you. Hi.
Come on, Karlach. Show me who you are.
Okay, bye.
Got to focus.
Oh yeah, that would mind play over them. Oh no. Well, let's get a shot.
No mercy.
Oh, that's it. Numbers. Not sure where the hell you guys are.
Got to move. Still on my feet. Hope this ends well.
Hi, everyone.
What do I have to lose?
We got this. We totally got this, everyone. Oh no, intellect devours.
Charge! But charge quietly.
Well, notice that use an action. I can't just use my over action. I know, right? Alright, I've got enough movement to reach the door.
My word.
Oh. Shit, I didn't realize you guys were here.
Count on me.
That was close.
Shit, well,
No
that's
doubt
all.
there'll be others.
Sage. Well, let's go, everyone.
Breathe deep and move. Looks like part of the nether brain, but we'll need to be higher up to climb it.
Oh no, I'm gonna be fought by it. Oh no, level 1. Oh, hi. By the way, reinforcements, you know.
Shit! Nautiloids can do that!
No butt is safe from move.
Also, we're gonna get blasted. You know, why not?
Someone hold
Also,
move.
door in my
Will
way.
not enjoy the bumpings to come.
No way, door. I don't have time. Ah, not enough movement. The she. Damn. Damn. Oh, that's what now.
And away I go.
Bars, where are these upper brains for me to, you know? Not saying that. Like, where are you? All the way over there? I can't shoot all the way over there. I mean, I guess I could technically shoot the Nautilord, but that seems stupid.
Can't give up. On my way.
Not enough movement speed.
Knees high.
Top off your allies. It's like, yeah, I could cop off my allies, but at the same time. But at the same time, do I need to? I don't see a reason to summon them. They'd just be in the way, and they'd get more turns that I don't need to deal with.
Ah, the dragons will burn them to ash.
Oh no, nothing. Should you have like a ability to teleport or something? You'd think. You and your limited fucking movement speed. Oh, you're just gonna get hit by that, aren't you? Oh, that's gonna suck. Ow. Yeah, you're at that. Oh no, Classic Prime. Hi. You know, it's a bit bullshit that you get a free turn after just spawning. Say, bit bullshit.
I'd sooner split a skull, but as you wish. Who says smite? That means I must hit you very hard, I think.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh, hi, you made it. Oh god, dragons. Oh, no, it's going down. Hopefully that was the one attack.
You are persistent.
Makes, just don't think.
Have function. Leave them. Join us. Witness perfection. Witness the grand design.
You got this, Max. You totally got this. Oh, by the way, you just had to get hill. Now you just have to climb. No. But we're doing it anyway. Like, are you ready to face the Neverbrain? Not really. But we're doing it anyway. Sure, we're just gonna climb this thing. Quick, athletics check. See, if this was Pillars of Eternity, that would be an athletics check. Oh, yeah, definitely athletics check. Fall to our death. Oh, wait for the battery to render up.
There it is. The crown of Karsus, the site of power, the site of domination.
There! Let us try the stones on the tyrant's tiara!
Yes, but farms have a wave only oracles will use that on such. Power so high. It's not gonna make this complicated.
That's the person from my dreams.
I know you. I know everything about you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your weaknesses.
So why are you doing that?
And so do they.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Dream glow.
The spell will be cast, and it will bend to your unbreakable will.
Look at my dream clouds. Anyway. Another reinforcement. So all we really need to do is get to that destination and do the thing. But I will humor you, game. I will humor you.
My hamster, he thirsts for justice.
It thirsts for justice. Oh, hi, gentlefolk. Yeah, I know attack folks. Nice try, Dick. Zerathos the Tentacle.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Transform.
May the gods take you first.
Cute. Oh no, you killed them. I tried. Well, let's go get over the red dragon, shall we? Smack. 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 Oh God, you're still alive. Oh, Orpheus, you told us, right? Afterwards, do you have anything to give? Eat that shit. Eat that shit. Okay, so we have a bunch of mind players uphill. Going wibble wobbles.
Magic missile.
No. Stop that.
Oh no, magic missile.
Oh God. I was hoping you weren't just gonna attack Orcus. Where you going, Dragon?
This is submit. Die.
Okay. By the way, Dragon.
Says who? Even a dull blade will
Go my
break your
way.
bones. A sound strategy, I'm sure.
And now we have mind players to murder. Oh, I can make it to you? Huh. Okay, in that case.
Can't even catch my breath. Good idea, I think.
And that reveals I had some out more cannonballs. Oh, F you.
Time for some bloody work. Have to keep going. Let's end this.
Transform.
Okay, you want call for a balance? Why not? Call for the move.
Daylin will not let this place fall.
Huzzah, welcome to the fight. Pew. Pew.
There's more blood.
Alright, like you wanna go up here too? Call for, but I don't know who we want to call for. Call for Albell. Why not? Yeah, we got this. And now you just need to fly over hill. Not enough fucking movement, though. Oh, you're gonna be attacked by you ass. I got grabbed by a tentacle. I can't do anything.
Get to the crown and cast the spell. We'll see what the enemy is.
Not enough movement, seriously? Oh, you could fly. Go over there. You only have a great sword +1, seriously? I always forget dip is even a thing. Smite. Oh god, still alive. Smite again. Huzzah, you saved him. But not enough movement. Oh wow.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel.
You got this, Manx. Carriage destination. Oh yeah, I remember getting confused with this fight before.
But you should tremble all the same.
Yeah.
Still breathing, despite
We're literally
everything.
waiting for the Emperor, I mean not the Emperor, Orpheus to get his ass over here. That's literally the fight. Now.
Can't afford to let up.
Bro, Larry's just gonna wait here. Albel go. Yeah, I figured you couldn't. Well, you could do that. Not enough action points, though, sadly.
Execute.
That's very bad. Apparently, we just been turning them to do that. Okay.
We must protect our fishy friend's buttocks until this spell is done.
Indeed we must. So yeah, about that.
Fight. Let's go. Fuck yes.
We just hold our ground and let you handle it. By the way, you did it. Woo. I was struggling last time. So I realized that was a failure I had to use. Actually, I think it... Didn't I have an issue where it didn't work? I think I had an issue where it didn't work and I couldn't win
This
because
is our
it's so
chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
Absolute freedom!
Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
Well, you know what sucks? You guys are still over there. And sadly, you don't have any turns. You already used your turns. And sadly, you do not have nearly enough things. So I have 5 turns to win. Which would be fine. I don't think that did anything. I mean, sadly, I don't think you... Yeah.
My will is
Uh-huh, you're very angsty. So reinforcements? No, it's doing stuff. We just can't see what it's doing. Now reinforcements. Oh, hi.
Train hole is open! Go, Boo! Go!
To the Neverbrins, man. You got this. Totally got this. Totally got this. Lie down, though. So, how well defended are you? Is immune to all types of damage you took the previous round until the sword was not destroyed. That's stupid. No, it's not. Divine Smite.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Okay, well, I got this then.
Another day, another fight.
Wait, what? There we go.
Impossible. Pain! Fear! Terror! Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender!
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute!
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
So here's the thing. We're a paladin, so, you know. The best option for us would be to do that. Yeah, you know what, I'll do that one as a bonus.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
And they were back.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn illithids.
Yeah.
The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Oh no. Gravity. Well, here's the thing, we're basically seeing transitioning, so we're stuck for a bit while everything loads. Pretty sure we haven't crashed, we're stuck loading. Probably get off this time. Alright, it's gonna land on those, unrendered buildings. I was just doing a pretty good job of avoiding the buildings. Well, that's gonna cause a tidal wave, and then the city's gonna flood. Let alone that would probably cause a massive tidal wave and flood half the city. Oh god. There's a bunch of Days Mind players. Ah, get them before pitchforks. Yeah.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
We did it, everyone. We saved the day. Yeah, it's been... When was it? Ah, crap, now I can't remember. It was 38 or 28. 48? But yeah, it's been over an hour, basically, practically. Yeah, going back to that one save.
We actually did it! And the city's still standing.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would.
Well, you're
a small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
We did it. The nether brain is dead. I can't feel the tadpole.
They must have all died with the brain. That means we can't turn into mind flayers.
Unless one of them
there's necessarily anything wrong with being a mind flayer, of course.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me.
I think you would have the ability to transform yourself back into a Githyanki.
Do it quickly. I cannot live in this skin a moment longer.
I mean, it's what he wants. The Emperor wouldn't have made this choice. The Emperor liked being a mind flayer.
Githka Tavkin crushed.
Besides, you've been trapped in a prison for like eternity.
He was
About
as
time you
noble
get
in
a rest.
spirit as he was in bloodline. We're in his debt.
Watch me like, he broke your oath. And then, yeah, the Githyanki have no reason to remain in this plane. Mind flayer threat is defeated, so, well, we're just gonna leave.
A reprieve from the Githyanki invasion. For this day at least.
Man, they don't really
With the
care unless you
Githyanki gone,
take their
there's
silver
nothing
sword.
left but the
stuff like
silence of the city.
that. Which
Smoldering,
I have how many of?
waiting to be rebuilt.
So, what comes next?
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. I mean... There's the armors is level this time of year.
I assume you will not be surprised to learn I long to escape the city. I miss silence.
I want to get out of this city because it's
A lot of
pain
people
to
died,
load.
so we could get to this moment. Let's go find somewhere to offer them a toast.
I mean, that's fair. But I mean, literally.
We did it, soldier.
Let's get out of the city.
The city's going
the
to be all
rendering
right.
And the crashing.
And so are you.
Oh god, no. Don't break my heart, game.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough.
No, gang.
So, how'd I do? For you. And for the city, and for myself, and blah blah. But most
Damn,
of
you're
all,
gonna break me.
for you. Careful! Hot! How'd I do? Spectacular! Ah, it's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? Same below as above. I love you. You, more than anything, I saw. Oh, God! Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlak, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
The three of us, yeah. I like that.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with people who love you? Azariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlak.
All right. All right. We have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
Thank the gods you've seen sense. Come. To Avernus we go. Our next adventure awaits.
When you go to the Hesek. I feel like that's a proper ending. Will, Karlak, and I all go to Avernus.
It's over.
Oh god, the rendering.
And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall.
I know it's terrible, but
thanks to
this
you,
is what
there
happens when
will
you don't
be
play
no
with Sword
illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst
Fuck
the
you,
legends
Baldur.
of the Sword Coast.
How dare you be a mind
You
flayer?
are the
That's
saviors of Baldur's Gate.
how dare you? Roll credits. Ooh. God, that word sucked though, just... Oh.
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got.
Well, if we level from 13 to 4,
Gods.
it
Like
might stand a
clockwork.
chance.
They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was you lot.
I may attack one.
Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out, just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
Why are you using a battle axe? We have holy great swords. Honestly, I think I like this outcome. I'm perfectly fine with that ending. Where's our DLC so we can go fight Zariel? Well, Zariel's the Archduchess of Avernus. She would be basically the equivalent of level 20 plus? You would probably 25 to 30, somewhere around there. High enough and more powerful than to probably just snap fingers and we'd explode. Yeah.
When the invitation came, you were hip deep in Lemur's slime, swarmed by hell wasps, and about to drive the killing blow on a magma claw. Cutting through the dreadful buzz of the wasps and the screams of the damned, a familiar, comforting voice echoed in your mind.
Oh,
With
hey,
this,
you're back. You're about
you requested your
blowing
attendance
up.
in Faerun to gather with your friends and allies, those who stood against the Absolute at your side.
So wait, Carla can return to this realm? Oh. Hi.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
I felt like this would. Yeah, I felt like this here was something they had, because I feel like we were done.
Remember the last time I heard the Ballad of the Endless Spring performed?
I feel like we were done.
There's a ditty
What the
worthy
hell
of a
is
knee
this?
slap.
There you are. Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Yeah, it's been a long time in hell, apparently. Just wonder how whoever's managed to bring it still.
He's quite powerful for a fellow content to loiter in our camp the whole time, isn't
I
he?
mean,
I wonder if he'll ever reveal what he's been up to exactly. But no matter. If Wither's wily ways are what it takes to have you here with us, then I'm all for it. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
yeah, who knows how long it's actually been. Ah, hugs.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it?
Oh yeah, I've just been eating junk. Take that as a compliment. Yeah, I've just been, you know, eating demons and everything.
I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Trudy.
No, I just keep murdering things. Surviving from day to day. Because I live in hell now. You must wonder what I've been doing this past while.
Must I? You presume a great deal. I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all.
And planning my pretty good brimstone. Carry my way through burns with Garland.
I'm glad you two have each other. Hell,
We also have Will.
I'd be
He's
almost
there
tempted
too.
to come along if you'd have me. Perhaps if your adventures ever lead you out of Avernus permanently. Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves.
You know, friends regularly agreed to a time of like. Yep.
Don't remind me. Someone's always got somewhere else to be.
Exactly. Oh god.
Let's do our best, all the same.
It's what
After
sucks
all,
about
we've
trying to
faced
do
down
co-op
bigger
Let's
threats than
Play.
wrangling together a few social calendars.
Arranging that in times and between multiple people is the worst.
Don't be a stranger.
Like, yeah, playing games with friends, it's cool in concept, but the problem though is recording games with friends, much more difficult.
A familiar sight.
Oh.
Scratch can't quite speak around the thing he has in his mouth.
That thing has spikes.
I found this. It smelled like you, so I kept it. Seemed like something you might like to throw.
You know, I was remembered by my favorite.
So am I. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend. She's mine too. Also you, and Albert. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to snuggle.
I'm glad to hear you've had well.
I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you.
That's a dangerous option.
You know best, but a little fetch never hurt anyone.
I mean, it has spikes
as far as I know.
And everything, too. Nice to see you, Scratch. I'm just gonna take that. Oh, shit. Well, all my shit's gone. We have hot pants. No. No. No.
What's up with this?
Albel.
Friend? Friend!
Hi,
You
Albel.
came! Big brother Scratch, too! Happy.
So, here's the problem about all of this. We're going to spend probably, I don't know, 30 minutes to another hour just talking to everyone in camp. Yeah, definitely mate's going back to do other things. A pain. Holy shit, does that make... Yeah, like... Okay, like say you want to go back and do the other endings. Holy shit, that's like another entire video just for that. A lot bigger than Scratch now.
Yes, big! But Scratch is smart. Teaches me many things. Like Big Brother.
Well, I'm gonna pat you. It's been a while since I patted you. Yes, you're a big old Albel.
Yes, miss this more.
Just spend the entire time patting him.
Widders? No. You smell very delicious. Follow smell, find you.
Oh, you just came in on your own.
Lots. Make friends with a turtle.
Made friends
a
with
cat,
a turtle.
A kraken.
Ooh.
Kraken
Ain't I
eats my
supposed to be a-
cat friend, so I bite, kill. With shiny clothes, I am strong. Tired now. Want
I was
sleep?
just ain't I supposed to be secretly
Want
afraid of
cave?
Krakens or something? How much out of her look
Nice lady. She gives pets and tasty things. I like her. I go to her.
Actually, you know what'd be smart if I gave you to like fucking house and honestly. That would have been the smartest person to send you to.
Should mind my step.
By the way, oh god. Oh, so this is the camp from like the first one, isn't it?
There's a
Maybe.
face I know
Or maybe it's
well
bigger.
indeed. Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
Huh. So how you been?
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together.
He's basically our dandelion.
I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form.
He's basically our dandelion.
You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
The hero and
Me? It's all Volo as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still,
I'll sign it for you.
I'm sure you will.
Ah, your success really has been wonderful
I'm
for
sure
my
it
reputation.
has.
But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Hi, Jahira. Like, yeah, but honestly, how
Well,
should you
now.
have the owl bell?
You can make
That's it.
yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
That makes one of us.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
It's a kid, but it's our kid.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three, but nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again. I suppose I am. I tried to steer them clear of my life's work, but they have chosen it for themselves. There is still much to do. People to house, a Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. Garlack is lucky to have you. And know that you are not forgotten. If your friends don't drag you from the hells, it will only be because you freed yourself first. But there will be more to discuss on that matter. First, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Howson.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
We do have a thing.
We have all pined for each other's company, I sense. I cannot imagine otherwise after what we shared.
You turned it about.
That bond was forged in a crucible that can never be stoked again, Oak Father willing. It is a bond that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day. I always do. Should I ever decline, assume a doppelganger has taken my place.
Hugs. Yay.
That was more than worth the wait.
Nah, yeah.
How thoughtless of me.
I
Come
mean,
here.
I'm back here. I might as well. It's been 6 months. We're technically in an open relationship. Look at those kisses not actually touching, though.
Ah, there it is. That is what I've been missing. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
Let's hear what you've done.
In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland.
No. Fucking hell. The game crashed. So I let my guard down. I thought, you know, we got through the entire section. No crashes. And this doesn't seem like there was that many people, or even. I mean, there was a lot of people, but not that many people. That's what I mean.
Some fish heads and a stale loaf of bread just
But the game's like, nope.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
Oh, Avernus armor. Oh, I should do my nature check.
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle.
So we're going to go
tender
from
violets,
conversation to conversation.
and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, the three of us have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? If those blueprints work, we might be able to fix
We might be able to
Karlach,
fix
and she
Karlach.
might be able to go home to
Yay.
Faerun.
I like how he still has that look, though. You think he wouldn't?
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart.
I've been following without, you know.
I think the
turned you to
splinters I
powder,
made out
so,
of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves.
This is gonna be pain. Okay, let's try this again.
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself. Well, that's enough hell, or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half
Sorry, well,
a...
I have a conversation. I need to get back.
Moving ahead.
Damn. Game. Like, yeah, it doesn't seem like it should be that bad, though. it is, and that bothers me. Let's try that. V-Sync's off, everything else should be fine. I mean, I could technically lower things. Let's try lowering those down to high. I mean, here's the thing. It's not going to get rid of the whole problem with, you know, the crashes probably, but yeah. Oh, so, oh god, we didn't even switch those around after the crash. Okay, so let's go back and talk to Housen again. I haven't talked to Housen this time.
You would think someone of my vintage would be in you. It is one that can weather any distance. I always
hug. Yes.
Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow. In that
Tell
case,
me what you've been up to. Quick save, just cause.
Very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
Quite a few young lords together for 9 wagons.
My
I'm just
greatest purpose and greatest reward.
Gotta preserve my
Those
slaves.
children have been through more than fate had any right to cast at them, and yet they go on as resilient as anything in nature. I impart what knowledge I can to them, yet, in truth, they teach me far more. The land we saved is theirs, and they will cherish it, I'm sure. Thaniel and Oliver shall never want for friends again. You are welcome whenever you like, and for however long you please. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see, my charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Let me see what I have.
I am all ears. Though, I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
It's proven lively, but at least I've called it by myself.
I am glad you and Karlak have an enduring friendship. It shall serve as a strong lesson for the children, as well as a stirring tale.
How love can conquer
it would be
even
cruel
hell.
of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else. Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods as far as I'm concerned. I spend half my days in ursine form. The children demand it. I had a score of them taking turns riding upon my back just days ago. I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oakfather's creations. But they must learn that not all are as amiable as I am. A lesson for another time, though.
They're gonna get eaten by
deserve some
bells.
joy.
Yay.
As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be. As did I, but somehow I feel like I no longer need to roam. That I have found something worthy laying roots for. Amazing what can be discovered about oneself, even at a ripe old age.
Go over the grove.
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence. Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence. Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really.
Oh, whittling, yeah.
Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle? I made this. Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Why, thanks. Did it do anything?
Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
No, there's a clothing chest too. Oh god, look at all. Hey, just in case you wanted to dye your stuff. Just in case you wanted, you know, to wear something different.
What more could I wish for?
What the hell is that? Just in case you want to wear one of these. But yeah. Oh yeah, sure, that's what we're wearing for this. The problem though is I need to change that coloring. High clothing chest. You want to have my dye color. I don't think you have my dye color. Well, hell, if you have at least a purple, that would be great. Or is it indigo? I think it's indigo, actually. Where's the lavender? Yeah, let's try indigo. That'll do. Absolute emergency over the Cloud's Fist. Last everything traveled from sewers. Okay. Still an approach, that's my bad known as Salad. Now protected by the sword of Saloon, damn. Headbanger to Poe's accounting house. Gears repairing an effort to expand power.
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks of it.
Talk to Will, we talked to them. That was a dagger +1. But who are you? I was expecting, what's her face? I know that? Trying to remember what. Oh god, I forgot what her name was.
Hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
Who are you?
You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little.
You know Withers?
I owe him a favor, one he is eternally invoking. I thought honoring the worthy was a fair price to pay for Withers to pull me out of the fugue plane. Alas, one purgatory to another.
What were you doing now?
Before I was banished to the fugue plane, I had song prayers coming out the proverbial ears. Guess how many I get now? None.
Musical prayers were once offered to Melil, Lord of Song.
I was listening, reading, something. Sorry. Oh shit, I forgot how fast this scene loads at least.
Musical prayers were once offered to Melil, Lord of Song, a minor deity whose worship faded after offending the trickster god Cyric.
Washed up, I'm afraid.
Yeah, Mary Lord of Song.
You know? You're bloody right. It is an honor. Finally, the scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for? Your wish is my... etc. What song do you want? Fantastic
Do you have
idea.
like the song from Divinity Original Sin too?
The whole affair perfectly.
A beautiful night. I wish it could last forever.
Makes. Who are you?
Ah, breathe deep, Pooh. The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. Ah, to meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Who the hell are you?
Yes, honored, of course.
Okay, and then we crash, right. Disappointment! Okay, so once we load, trying another potential threats. Capping my frame rate at 60. I know, right? Just like, capping frame rate.
Deep,
Let's try that, apparently.
The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. Ah, to meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. Oh,
yeah, we heard that one.
And for Happy also.
Yes,
Hi, Happy.
honored, of course.
You remind me of like that one of the gnomes from the whole Four Gnome Barbarians video. Good to see you, Minx Boo. Happy.
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing achesome.
They made peace with the guild.
So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. Nine Fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels, and so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site, even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
Good for you, Happy. Take a bit to save, though.
No, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
But enough, my friend. I cannot tell your tale if I do not know, though.
Yep, still crashed.
Friend, I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done.
I've been with her. Yeah, I've been with her. I was finding out there was looking for a cure for her heart.
Oh, Boo, do you know what it would mean? To find a cure for Karlak's heart? Exactly!
Her heart would be killed.
It would be cured! Oh, when this day comes, you must come and bunk with Minsk and Boo.
Thank you.
Fear not. We sleep in that sewer no longer. It is a different sewer, much less damp beneath the bedroll. Now, Halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends. So you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil-Horned and Angel-Hearted. Shadowheart, two gods tugged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? Halsin, Archdruid of Arch somewhere. He is a much better man than he smells. And there, the champion of the Hells herself. Karlak Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkul Ball and Bane.
Bane. Thanks,
Once
mate.
the guild is made of good names once more, Bull shall scratch the Hells wide open and find a way to bring her back. And finally, Jahira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief, for the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
But wait!
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
I feel almost bad for Happy.
Tonight, lest I lose control and slip into bear
So,
form.
I might lower the frames down to 30. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no, not the reading. Oh, just 5 below. Oh, that was a low from a
Good song,
Seven
good
so
company,
long.
and good wine from the looks of it.
And then we crashed again. Fuck. Now things working.
Be among our friends.
Turned all the graphics down to
There is
low.
much work yet to be done.
Lest I lose control and slip into bear form.
Reading those, right? We're given the service and say I could consider writing what I considered. To an address included.
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks of it.
Like, here's the thing, I'd read through all those, but I don't feel like reading. There was even Karlach at. I don't know where Karlach's at. Oh yeah, here's the thing. We never got. She never. Shafar never learned how to swim, did she? I think she took off her shoes though. Oh, that was Karlach. So those things we could take
Good here.
to play.
Oh, I could eat a beholder. What's cooking?
And let's talk to Karlach.
Oh shit. Oh my god. He wasn't kidding. Where's you mad bastard? You brought us back! Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Ha! Oh man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Look at them, the beauts. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be alright for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months?
I know, right?
Then again, maybe we won't sleep at all. Me too, my love. See you soon.
But firstly.
Come here, you goon.
Why do you get a different outfit compared to Will and I?
Oh, hey. Before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found. Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though.
Nope. Still crashed.
Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though.
Okay, so have I talked to everyone? I think the only people I didn't get was Gale and Lazelle, because there was supposed to be a, you know, powder party, but there was like Housen and Shahira to get names, all that. Okay, I think we talked to literally everyone. Okay, as much as I would love to stay and enjoy the party, I'm going over here. Weapers, I need to get away from people. People keep crashing me, Weapers. People keep crashing me. It sucks. So for death. Stuff, right. Can I... Yes. Weapers. Oh, you already moved.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again.
Well, I've crashed it like 10 times so far.
How dost thou feel? I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over.
Well, there you go. It is over for now.
Played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed.
Reporting one of those endings.
Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
Yeah.
To you.
Like I go into all those notes and read, but with how many crashes we had. Oof. Where to begin? I honestly love Baldur's Gate 3. It's just, I don't remember this many crashes when we first did this. Like, I think the major issue when we first did this was, you know, the hard drive thing. Oop, time to mute.
There thou art, the dead three.
Ah yes, this thing.
Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become
so no one gets
flares. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Well, there you go. He just banished apparently the three gods. Well, technically, aren't they they're not really supposed to have much power, because Sirik took literally all the power. But yeah. Some rumors that he might be Ceric, but I think he's Jericho, if anything. Whoever's is. But yeah. Sorry about the ending though. I don't... Baldur is even not rendered on this now. But yeah, here's the thing. It's not very options. Went back to high. Gone to low. I've done the frame rate cap. I thought I turned that on. Turn it on, I've turned it off, I've turned that on, I've turned everything else off, I've turned this on, turned that off. Doesn't help. Nothing helps. It's just, or just places where the game no longer works properly. And I don't know what to do with it. It sort of dampens my mood to redo this, to be fair. Like, I'm pretty sure we didn't crash that often during our first playthrough. In fact, I've even read the reports. Like, there's lots of reports that, hey, like, when the game first came out, yeah, sure, there was a few fixes, but it played perfectly fine. But then after some of the patches, oop, no longer worked. Oop, this patch broke everything. Oop, this patch broke this. And now, yeah, it's just like, oh. And then the game just, nope, crash, crash, crash. The problem though is, there'll be times where it's perfectly fine. Like, and then there would just be areas like, for example, Elsong Tavern where it's bad. Janus Estate where it's bad. Like, here's the thing, like, maybe Last Light Inn was slightly bad, but we got through that at least. Same with Moonrise Towers. But that ending, apparently that ending was just, it wasn't even that many NPCs. I don't know what was causing it. Just, and then, yeah. Like, okay, we were able to talk to Shadowheart, Owlbell, Scratch, Chihira, then Housen, and then after talking to Housen for a bit, it just started crashing. Okay. And then we were only able to get to maybe one NPC, half their dialogue, before more crashes. And, yeah, no fixes. No fixes. And here's the thing, you're like, oh, you're using mods, it could be those. Yeah, it could be those. But it could also be the fact that I've looked up trying to fix this. And like, there's so many things in crash reports, especially in Act 3, with no fixes. Like, they're saying, oh yeah, do this. Nope, doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work. You think they would have fixed something by, you know, this patch 6 now. Hotfix, whatever. And nope. So am I looking forward to patch 7? I don't think I am. Cause yay, new evil endings, but if the game's just, you know, oh well, here's 10,000 more crashes. Oh yeah, you can't even play Act 1 now because crashes. I don't know. Like, it's a bit disappointing to say the least. Like, here's the thing. I love Baldur's Gate 3. Act 1 is pretty great in my opinion. Act 2 leaves a bit more to be desired. Like, the Shorian Temple is great. Moonrise Towers is the Mind Flayer Colony. I prefer like Baldur's Gate 2's Mind Flayer colonies. I don't remember Mind Flayer colonies being that fleshy. That's my problem. That's more of a Beholder thing. Beholders are all about the fleshy. Oh yeah, Beholders are all about the fleshy and making their temples look like Beholders in the layout. What else? What Oh shit, I forgot. We need to go back and do the Evo ending. I'm not sure if I want to go back and do the Evo ending. Look how many quick saves we've had to make just at the reunion camp. God, I think I might have quick saved too many times. I don't have the quick save before I made the upper choice. Oh, I could go back and do the fight, I suppose. You know what? Okay, I'm going to basically go redo the fight. And then choose the Evil's ending. Which hopefully doesn't take me back to the reunion camp. Well, yeah. To be fair, I don't actually feel like it after what we did with the reunion camp. I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't know. Mitzvahs. Like, part of me still wants to do another playthrough. Part of me, you know, might just wait, yeah, till patch 7. Hopefully it fixes things. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. But yeah. Disappointment with how that went. By the way, yeah, next time, more Baldur's Gate 3, when we finally get back to this. We'll see what I feel like. Oh, the music swearing. Yay. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.